Hi.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, 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 yo, go. Go.
Hi. I started playing the song before I got it turned over live. That's why it started out like towards the end of it. That's why I had to play it the second time. How are you tonight, always? So glad to see you. Welcome in, everyone. It is Tuesday night. It is Did You Know? I did make my slide presentation into a video that I'm going to play for us. Hi, Cruising Scene. I started doing that because I am now also putting my videos on the YouTube podcast. And so I don't want them to have to watch the entire live show just to be able to get the information out of the presentation. So I went ahead and I recorded it and I did the voiceover for it. And that way I'll have it ready to release it tomorrow morning and put it in on the podcast as well. So that's why I'm doing them now pre-recorded instead of just talking to y'all live. I do want to have a conversation after the presentation tonight. We're talking about iPhone hacks. Tonight is the primary content. And I just want to know from all of you some issues or problems or things that you figured out about using your iPhones. And then when I get back from vacation on June the 20th, we will be having the Android phone iHacks. So if you have an Android phone and you know of any good hacks or anything that I could include in that presentation, please let me know. We just finished up over on KK's channel playing bingo. I'm hoping a few people will come over from there, and then I'll start the presentation. Okay, good, always. That's good, because I've never owned an Android phone, and I know nothing about them except for what I've learned researching for my presentation. Let's see what's been going on. I have been enjoying some free time without my granddaughter since her mama is out of school, and we will be leaving Thursday morning. I will have her tomorrow, and then we will leave Thursday morning and go back up to South Carolina to see her other grandparents. I think we're going to be spending about a week or so. Then we come home for like one day, and then I'm going to a town about 40 miles away where a friend of mine lives, and she is going to be having a yard sale over the weekend her brother has had to go into long-term care, and so she is trying to get his apartment cleaned out. So it's kind of like a estate sale slash yard sale. And I'm going to go up Friday afternoon and be there all weekend to help her. So I probably won't be back. I'll probably do my Sunday bingo with Norma at 4 o'clock. And then I'll probably be back on Monday morning doing the word game again. But for the next week or week to 10 days, I will be missing in action. I've already pre recorded some videos and things to have come out while I'm gone. I will do my daily post, and I will video whatever I can on my vacation and bring that to you in videos and um, shorts as I can. Yes, yes, definitely safe. Hopefully, everything will be fine. We've made that trip. Since the baby was born, we have probably gone 10 to 12 times already. So we definitely know that route, and we take a day to go up and then always a day to come home. So we don't rush. We always stop and have lunch and just enjoy ourselves. All right, let's see what time it is. It is, well, 6. I've been on almost 7 minutes. I'm going to give it just a few more minutes because I know they were doing their last man standing game over there. And Cruising Scene, thank you again for sending her the dresses for her birthday. My daughter actually tried them on her. And when she came over this past Saturday, she was wearing the one with Peppa and Susie on it. And my daughter said she's going to have the other one as the dress she wears to her Peppa Pig birthday party. So we really appreciate you sending those to her. And like I said, my daughter was very shocked that anybody actually sent anything. So we were very pleased and blessed. I haven't seen my Nightbot kick on yet, though. Hopefully in a few minutes. I always worry if something's wrong with the Nightbot when it doesn't show up. I know it's not a real person. I know it's just a computer, but sometimes I think of it as another person. So, what have you been doing this week? Anything fun and exciting? Or I guess I should say over the weekend. It is only Tuesday. So maybe you did something fun over the weekend. Ouch. Oh, I hit my knee. Well, Nightbot is supposed to show up after, um, you've been on just a little bit, a few minutes. Sometimes it takes it longer to get going. But yes, it's a program that I have linked to my channel, and I have the Nightbot program to drop the links and say the different little messages, and it's supposed to just come on automatically, and then getting things ready. Oh, her birthday is this week. Oh, wow. Wow. Well, tell her I said happy birthday. Right. You have to go, you just go into, it's called nightbot.com. And when you sign up for that or into that, you're going to link your YouTube channel to it. And then that way it'll, there he is. Thank you, Nightbot. I was wondering if you were going to come to the party tonight. I bet she is excited. Do you always make a big deal out of her birthday? Oh yes, send me pictures. Yes, yes, yes. I love seeing pictures of stuff people are doing. Yeah, the Nightbot's really kind of interesting. You can have all kinds of different commands that you can have it do manually when you type in the command, or you can just have it set on timer where it drops the links every so often. Um, no, just cake and out to eat some gifts. What kind of cake does she like? If you're just joining us, we're talking about Always Loyal's daughter's birthday, which is Thursday. And we're going to find out what kind of cake she likes. Hello, Lisa. Did I win last man standing or did I get kicked off? Hi, Kristen. Who won? Or is it over? Or did you all just get kicked off? So you came on over. KK won, so Selena won. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, that's beautiful, always. Very, very beautiful. From Titanic. All right, great. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and chocolate. She likes chocolate, all chocolate, everything. Yay. All right, we're going to see. I've already got this video pulled up, so we're going to see if it works this way or if I have to do it the old way. So here we go. No, you didn't miss much. We were just talking until I got ready to show the video. So you're good. Right. Well, Lisa D, that was probably very nice for her to to win that. That's great. Hi. It's Tuesday, June 6th at 8:30. It is time for Did You Know? Here's my fair use disclaimer. For copyright purposes, here is my entertainment only purposes only. Every week I try to bring you information about a famous person, and tonight is no different. We'll be talking about the incredible Tina Turner. Tina Turner was born as Anna Mae Bullock in Nutbush, Tennessee. She and Ike Turner rose to fame in the 1960s as a duo, and in the 1980s, she rose to fame on her own as the incredible Miss Tina Turner. Miss Tina passed away on May 24th, 2023, at the age of 83. She was diagnosed in 2016 with intestinal cancer and also had to have a kidney transplant in 2017. Tina inspired generations of fans with her music and her resiliency. Miss Tina Turner will be missed. Thank you for all that you did, and rest in peace, Miss Tina Turner. Next up, life hacks. I have several for you tonight. First up, from our friend Lisa D, a wildlife tip. Always cut the plastic rings before throwing them away on your water bottles, your Coca-Cola bottles, even the plastic wrap on the outside of the case of water. Any plastic that may become constrictive on a wildlife animal and cause their demise, if we don't start taking care of our wildlife, we won't have any wildlife. Next up, a travel tip. Make sure you always take a quick photo of your luggage before traveling. This will speed up the process immensely if your luggage gets lost. Batteries, how do you tell if they're good? You drop a battery from 6 inches above the ground. If it bounces once and falls over, it's still good. If it bounces around more than that, then it is dead or on its way out. A way to watch free Disney movies, the original old Disney movies, go to cornell1801.com//movies.html, and you'll be able to see all those great old Disney films. It's a great tip. Put a sticker with a fake PIN number on your debit card. If you lose it and someone tries to use it 3 times, then the debit machine will keep the card. The ATM machine will keep the card, and then you will not have to worry about your account anymore. Don't want your personal data all over the internet? Go to accountkiller.com. You can remove it from a whole bunch of old and unwanted sites at once. Want someone to stop texting you? Send them this message. SMS message error 305. Message delivery failed. Further messages will be a charge to your account. Hopefully that'll stop. You can go on namechk.com to see every website where your username has been used. Then you can cancel those. When you get a call from a telemarketer, don't say anything and press 9 on your phone. This will automatically add your number to their don't call list. Did you know that you can blur out your home on Google Maps? You open Google Maps and type in your address and enter Street View. Tap the 3 dots and select Report a Problem. Drag a red box around your home and enter in why you want it blurred. This will take it so that when anyone looks up your home, all they see is blur. Spam texts bothering you? Forward them to 7726 and your carrier will reply asking for the number it came from so they can help stop the spam. I've been using that one and it does work. When using your email to sign up for something but you never want to hear from them again, add plus spam to the end of your user name. Example 1000 5 hacks plus spam at gmail.com. This will send all emails from them to your spam folder and still treat it like a real email. So you still get to sign up for whatever it was you were signing up for, but you don't have to hear from them again. Oh, that's a duplicate. Sorry. Along the Way app will give you any cool attraction you can see along the way on any road trip. That's Along the Way app. When calling customer service and getting an automated system, press the pound sign over and over again. It forces the system to connect you to a human. And as promised, here's the iPhone hacks. First, 5 iPhone codes you probably don't know about. To hide your caller ID from one call, you do #31# and then the phone number. To get your IMEI number, it's *#06#. Get that number off your phone and write it down and leave it somewhere at home. If you ever lose your phone or it's lost or stolen, you will need that number to help find your phone. Display your signal strength as a number. I don't know why you'd want to, but if you did, it is *3001#, 12345#. To do call forwarding, you do *#21#. And call waiting is *#43#. All right, how to retrieve deleted text messages. Well, there's 3 ways. First, you can contact your service provider and ask for your call history, or you can go to your latest iCloud backup, or you can try a third-party backup tool, but those cost money. How do you transfer the phone to a new phone before deleting everything off your old phone? First, make sure you do an iCloud backup. I was not even aware there was such a thing, and I did not have my phone turned on to do the backups, but I do now. Then you put both phones side by side. You wait for the quick start screen on your old device. Then you choose the Apple ID you want to use. An animation will appear on the new phone, and you hold your current phone over the new phone, centering the animation in the viewfinder. Finish on new device, and it will prompt you to sign in and manage the settings on the new phone. Then you can restore your data and apps from your iCloud backup. How to delete all your personal information before trading in your phone? You go to Settings, select your name, then tap iCloud, and then iCloud Backup. Sign out of all your apps, and then remove your SIM card. Once you have safely backed up and transferred, then do a factory reset by going to Settings, Reset, select Erase All Contents and Settings. How to restart a frozen iPhone. You press and release the volume up button quickly, and then quickly press and release the volume down button, and then press and hold the side button. Release the button when the Apple logo appears. The main reasons iPhones freeze: low available storage space, infrequent iPhone boots, uninstalled updates, or it's just problematic or buggy. Blocked. How can you tell if someone has blocked you? Well, if your text messages don't get delivered, and you can also call and see if you get a recorded message. Sometimes you will. Sleep timer. Did you know there's a sleep timer on your iPhone? I didn't. You go to Timer, scroll down all the way to the bottom, select Stop Playing when timer ends. Then set a timer. Enjoy listening, and it will stop when the timer goes off. And then you'll probably already be asleep anyway. How do you hide photos on your phone from anyone? You go to Photos, you select the photo, Options, select Hide. Photo will be put in a hidden album. Then you just look under Hidden Album, and that will require a fingerprint to open. Zoom on, zoom off, turning on your magnifier. You go to Settings, Accessibility, Magnifier. To turn off, you tap on the screen with 3 fingers 2 times. Can pre-installed apps be deleted? Yes. If you do not use them, you definitely can delete them. And how to free up storage space? Delete downloads. You go to Settings, General, iPhone Storage. Then click the arrows next to the app and see how much space it is using and any downloads you don't need, and delete them. How can you delete your email messages? Yes, if you're like some people who don't delete them daily, you may have a large backlog. You can go to delete email messages, go to settings, messages, then tap on keep messages under message history banner. Choose a time frame, 30 days, a year, or a lifetime, and the messages will be deleted on this time frame. Be on the lookout for Android phone hacks to be coming soon. Thank you for watching. Please share this video, like the video, and subscribe to my channel. Good night. Okay, if I can get us back out of it. There we go. Yay. I think I did. I did it. All right. I know I seemed like I was talking really fast, but that was like 11-minute video anyway, even with me talking fast. So, the thing about, did I hear it on there about the magnifier, or did I leave that off? That might not be my finished video. That might be the one before the finished. Anyway, you can turn on the magnifier on your iPhone. It's under your settings, and you just go to magnifier and you turn it on. Well, to turn it off, you're supposed to tap three fingers, tap it 2 times, and it's supposed to go off. It was on there. Okay. I decided to try that out because, I have an iPhone and I didn't know that. And I'm getting older and my eyes are not as good as they could be. And so I said, wow, that would be great, So I turned the magnifier on and I zoomed out. My screen got really big. I only could see like 3 numbers of my, to put my passcode in to log into the phone. And so, exactly, tap 3 times on the ceiling. So I was stuck. I couldn't use my phone. I couldn't figure out how to get it unmagnified because I couldn't put in my code to be able to open the phone, to be able to go back in there and do take it off magnification. So I had, I thought, oh my gosh, I'm going to have to call my daughter and she's going to know what an idiot I am. So I said, okay, let me Google first. What do you do, if this happens? And so that's when they said, tap 3 times. Well, I did it and it didn't work. And then I had to do it again. And about the 3rd try, I finally, I guess, got it right. And it brought it down just enough that I could punch my code numbers in there and I was able to open the phone. So be careful. If you're not sure what you're doing, make sure you always have, you know you're fixed to it first before you go through and just be hitting buttons like I did, because that wasn't good. And as far as that MEIMEI number, that is something I'm going to do because I'm prone to losing things. And especially traveling, your phone can go missing. I do have, I took pictures. Not the last time we went to South Carolina, but the time before that, I lost my little card wallet. This is my little card wallet. And as y'all can see, it's Paris. As you know, I love Paris, right? Hey, Jordan, how are you? I know. And I was going to say that too tonight. I would like everybody to go in sometime and check and make sure you are still subscribed to my channel. And if you can watch a video or 2 and leave me a comment, that should lock in your subscription. I don't know why, but it seems like every day I'll go up a couple subs and I'll go down a couple subs. And I know Joyce from the bingo, she's subbed to me about 10 times because I get a notification saying Joyce has become a new subscriber. But her membership's not sticking for some reason. So if y'all can check that out. But anyway, in this little wallet, I have, my driver's license, my debit card, my all my information for my insurance, all of that. Anyway, I had taken that with us to go somewhere. Hi, quiet listener, welcome. And lo and behold, I misplaced it. And I didn't know where I misplaced it. So I was freaking out because, I didn't have copies of any of that stuff. And now I'm going to have to go and, get everything redone. Well, luckily, the next day, my daughter was going in the diaper bag to get something. And in one of the side pockets, kind of a hidden pocket, here it was. And so we must have been somewhere, and I must have thought, well, let me stick it down in here. Nobody will see it. Well, I also forgot it was there. So anyway, I now do have pictures of all my important things that I can get to through my Google Photos. And so if that ever happens again, because I didn't even have the information to be able to say, this is my driver's license number. I didn't even know what that was. What it would, because it used to be my social security number and they changed it. But anyway, I do suggest getting that number off the phone and writing it down and putting it in a safe place. Because if your phone does go missing, that way you can definitely check it out. I just love how everybody knows everybody and everybody says hi to everybody, and there's no drama and everybody seems to get along well. It just warms my heart. Y'all just don't know. All that time Norma and I were um, trying to get our channel up and running, that's all we wanted was a handful of people that we could do lives and talk to and do all this. And we just never thought we'd get there. So we are so blessed that we have finally found the right community to be in. Jordan says he doesn't know everyone, but he is nice. Yes, you are nice, Jordan. And I'm going to make you blue. There you go. Um, Anybody else having internet problems? Yes. Well, I don't know so much if it's my internet or if it's StreamYard, but I have been having plenty of problems with that. And I'm actually going to drop the link and we're going to see if Roxanne can come up. Every time Roxanne comes up and I try to share my presentation or share a video, it kicks my StreamYard out. And so we want to try it without. KK says, well, I only hang out with the best people. So there you go, Roxanne. There's the link. And if you want to try to come up, we'll see if that works. I'm going to go ahead and pin it. Anybody else is welcome to come up as well if they'd like. And I don't know. I think y'all know by now I have a Chromebook that was my daughter's for college. I'm not real familiar with it. I had always had window-based software, never had this Chrome. And so I have a lot of trouble, just getting it to work. So I don't know if it's the Chromebook's fault, if it's internet's not strong enough, if it's StreamYard has an issue. I really don't know what the problem is, but I do know we have tried it several times and it has always caused me problems. So we know that that's, an issue. So here's Roxanne. As soon as their little faces pop up, I don't know if y'all know about that or not, but I did have some trolls and have a little bit of trouble. So I am a little more leery now. Hi.
Hi.
There's Roxanne. Your picture's not up there yet. There's KK. Nobody can fake KK with that red hair. There we go.
I always want to say thank you, girls, for coming over and playing bingo with me. And I'm sorry, I didn't even think. I while we were playing, after I said 10 or 20 games, I'm like, wait a minute, doesn't she go live at a certain time? And I just like, oh. So
Well, and
remind me.
I used to go live earlier, and then I realized, wait a minute, everybody's going to be playing bingo. I need to give them time to finish the bingo. So since you normally do 10 games,
Yeah,
I'll make it at 8:30. That gives us 2.5 hours, you know. So, but it's no
I
problem.
apologize. I really
It's
do.
no problem at all.
Well, you know what? The people, I just do what the people want. I put in, I said at first I'll only do 10 games. And
Right.
then I started feeling okay. And I'm like, okay. First I thought about 15. Then I thought, well, Joe does 20. So
Yeah.
I should do 20.
Right.
They want 24
I'm
hours,
just
7 days a week bingo.
Pardon me, hon?
They want 24 hours, 7 days a week bingo.
Yes,
exactly. And
exactly.
they would come. If you put a bingo up, probably no matter what time, day or night,
It
some of
is.
them would come because if they knew about it, they would come to it. They just love bingo.
Well, I love my Betty, Betty added. Her and Joyce, if I'm up in the middle of the night, they're there. They're
Yeah,
there to play the bingo.
right.
It's like, I think they go on, is Cassie alive yet? Is Cassie alive?
They have you on speed thing on their phone. Like, I know she's going to go live eventually. That's kind of how I do on about purples. I'm like,
Yeah.
I know she's going live sometime or another. So if I can't sleep or I'm up late or something, I'll just click over there and I'll be like, well, there she is. I didn't even get a notification or anything,
Yeah,
but
I don't get very
you know,
many notifications neither.
yeah, I don't
You're
either.
right if I do get one. But my biggest thing is I say to anybody, if you want bingo, just text me. If you text me, I'll open up a bingo game for you, you know? But I am going to start these question ones.
Well, we think it's Miss Selena. We got to wait until her picture comes up.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Yep, that's her. I watched her couple videos, so I know that's her.
Hey, you won tonight.
We'll see if it'll let you come up. Okay. Oops. Just a second.
Come on.
Come on.
She won tonight.
And it's her birthday.
Happy birthday.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
You see
Well,
me?
now, why will your picture
Yep.
not come up there?
Let me get in
Sometimes
the
it takes a while.
window.
Up. Yeah.
Let me get in the window. Hang on.
Nope. Still didn't make it.
She's still up here.
Is she on yours? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Hang
I
on.
see her.
She's not showing on mine in the back.
There.
There we go. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
There
had to
she
get in the window.
is. It is so nice to meet you.
Yes. Nice to meet you.
No.
And happy birthday.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow. Okay.
Yeah. I'll be 50. Whoop, whoop. I'm happy about it.
Hey, I loved my 50s. I didn't freak out until I was 59 and about 3 months before my 60th birthday. I was like, 60? Oh my God.
Well, I had cancer before when I was younger, and I didn't think I'd hit 50. I didn't even think I'd hit 30, so I'm happy.
I always said I was going to die when I was 55. Okay? When I hit 55 and someone's 56, I says, wait, I was wrong all this time.
I don't know. My skin's darker than I don't know what. I look like I'm going to kill somebody in the dark. Does that help?
Well, My dad passed away when he was 50, and all of the family members on his side of the family passed away 50 or before.
Yo,
So
wow.
my brother and my sister and I, we were all like, are we cursed? Are we going to make it to see 50? And
Oh,
now we're all past 50 and we're all like, yeah, that wasn't a curse.
my mama is from the up in the Smoky Mountains. She's 3/4 Cherokee and 1/4 Scottish. And my brother is dark skinned, short, cute, has all the looks and stuff, and I look like an albino. So I'm an albino.
Hi, Carver. Welcome.
Hey,
Hi, Carver.
Lisa says, I just love you for up there. You all very dear to my heart. So much love.
she,
Lisa, we love you too, sweetheart. You can come up here too. I can have up to 6 people as long, or 10 people as long as my internet
Chromebook
doesn't
will
give
hold
out.
it. No, your Chromebook, if it would hold it. That's the whole thing.
Yeah, I don't know. And I hate that. I want a new computer
anyways,
so bad.
there we go. You see my sink?
Yeah.
I was like, what is that thing in there? Okay.
I was smoking a
I hope
cigarette
people
before
don't
I read
take me
it off.
serious because I like to cut up. And whenever we were playing tonight, I was cutting up and stuff, and I was like, "Wait a minute, they don't know me. They don't know if I'm being a butthead or just
That's
trying
what
to."
we love about the bingo is that we
Yeah.
all come up with each other and nobody ever takes it offensively or anything like that. You know how in some chats you like have to be
Yes, ma'am.
really, really careful about what you say.
Yeah.
And I have a
Yes,
really
ma'am. I
bad
do.
habit of
I
talking
do.
first and then thinking, did I really say that? And it's like, how did it come out? Did it come out like I was being really? So when I found KK's community, I was like, I love it because you don't have to watch what you say. You
I'm
just say
home.
whatever you're feeling and just go, they just go with it. So
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love
Just go with it. I mean,
it.
that's what I
Yeah.
always wanted. When I started my channel, I was in with the reselling community, but I'm not big on selling things. Okay. I mean, I could sell
Me
things.
neither,
I
but I
just,
have.
yeah, I don't care to. Um, so I changed my format into comedies, and fun things, and just be up here,
There's so much
having fun in it.
seriousness in the world. We need a little laughter and humor
Yeah.
in it.
Exactly. Exactly. And that's the thing. I want positive, happy
Hmm.
people around. I don't want
Yeah.
people who are, all down and depressed and, all that. It's like, yes, we all go through hard times and we all go through those stages of our lives that
Yeah.
we go down and.
Absolutely.
But you can choose to be happy. And that's
Yeah.
why my channel is living my best life.
Yeah.
I could be
Mhm.
sitting here saying I'm single, I'm 60, I'm diabetic, I'm this, I'm that, but I don't. I'm like, I'm happy just to be here.
Yeah.
Okay. I got one thing to say
Now
too,
I'm
and I
happy when
agree.
people have a.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Well, I was going to
I'm
say
happy
there's.
that
Yeah.
but if somebody needs prayer, I'm okay with. Hey, you got something going on? Hey, holler at me. I don't care to
Oh,
pray.
definitely,
That's
definitely.
what I was
You
just going
know.
to say, because use your platform as like we are right now, talking and being happy in that. And if someone's down, like right now, um when I was being sick, everybody was so kind and generous, and
Right,
wish that you know um sometimes I've used my channel for um let it out day, meaning
That's a
what is
good one.
bothering you that day, let it out. And then my statement always is, if you say
We're
one
trying to
bad
figure
negative,
this out.
you have to say two positives. Okay.
right.
So, and that way I've always made sure I try to make people laugh more than anything. I don't care what people say about my hair or who I am. I want you to laugh more, and I want you to feel comfortable. And that's what my channel's all about, But you were bringing up purples. See, I think I'm a very good influence over there, getting them to do different things too, you know, and I know it's a negative place and that, but however, if someone's not there to help them keep the positive, it just keeps going down, 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 down. And now,
Right.
like the puzzle game, she found out how to do that puzzle game. She was so happy last night to
Well,
do
I
that.
know. And that's why I was like, because I wasn't planning on even watching her. And something just told me, check and
Hmm.
see if she's on. I popped on, and sure enough, and she was just pulling it up. And I was like, oh, let me go in there and play. And it was so much fun. But Purple had come over to my channel the other
Yeah, and
morning.
played it. Yeah.
I'm trying to put
And
you
I
up a
told her,
little
I
bit.
said, I love her to death and Heidi too. But I just can't deal with all the negativity all the time.
Easily
And
in a window.
I don't want to get drawn into that negativity. I'm trying to not do drama. But
Yeah.
I want to have a place that when the people over there get tired of the negativity, they can come over here and play a game or do something,
Hmm.
less stressful or whatever. So
Yeah.
anyway, but it made me really feel good because she said I was doing a good job with my channel. She
Hmm.
said she doesn't want me to get involved with the drama,
No.
which I don't want to, and that she knows that I'm supporting her. I just have to do it from over here. You
Yeah.
know, I pop in every now and then. I make a comment here and there, but I can't do like I used to do. Because I
Okay.
used to go up on panel and I used to all the time be in the chat and go in the Discord and all that. And when those clip channels were just getting started picking on Purple's channel, they made a video of me being Miss Piggy dancing
Yeah.
because I go to the Y and swim for
Hmm.
exercise. And I
Yeah.
had said that on my channel. And so they took and they superimposed my face onto Miss Piggy.
Are you
And
serious?
Miss
I don't even know
Oh
who you're
yeah.
talking about. But John
I was
Brown.
like, if you really wanted to do it about me, then they would have been swimming, not dancing, but still. But anyway, so somebody called me and said, there's a video out. Don't freak out. And I'm like, well, I just want to see it. I'm not going to get mad. I
I'm going to go
watched
grab me a drink.
it.
I'll be right back.
Okay. I watched the video and I put a comment in and I said, I love Miss Piggy. And my dress was so beautiful. I mean, I just loved it.
Positive words
Right,
where
right.
they
And
thought
everybody loved it.
negative.
And they said, well, we're glad you feel that way, but that's not how it was intended. And I'm like,
That's why I'm saying.
oh, I know exactly. But
Yeah.
then I was like, Purple, play my video. I want y'all to see how cute I look. And so we played it a few times. And after that, I was like, I'm
They
not
don't
going
pick
to,
on you.
people aren't going to take me seriously on my channel if that's what they think of me. But anyway, yeah. So I had to kind of back up a little bit and say, okay, I can't be
I'm
going.
sorry that happened to you. That's sad.
I can't,
Well,
do all that.
like
Well,
I
but I was in a place I had no business being. Number one, I love true crime, and I stumbled upon Purple because of true crime.
I
yeah.
love it too. I watch this. I watch this one girl that does it. Mystery. I'll say it in a tongue twister. Let me see if I can do it. Murder Mystery Makeup Monday.
Oh, okay.
And I had watched her, and I watched Kendall Ray, and I watched this other one, and I'm like,
I like Kendall Ray. Yeah, I like her
I
too.
wouldn't know how. But see, I like watching Murder Mystery Makeup Monday because I love doing my makeup. I love
Mhm.
Tammy Faye Baker and Dolly Parton is my role models. So I want it caked on there so hard you gotta get a chisel. But I love it like that. And that's what started me watching her is her makeup. And then just watching it for the mysteries. And I was like, I did not know that. I did not know that. And I started,
Mhm.
my daughter told me about years ago, and I was like, I found somebody. She said, Mama, I tried to tell you about her. And I went, oh, I knew
Well,
that.
I'm just like you. You never listen to me, daughter. So, like, I learned not to listen to you.
Well, I tell you, there's a lot of stuff that goes on. I have seizures, and it really embarrasses me because I've had them on live. I had a seizure on live, and it was so embarrassing. But my grandson, which is spending the night with us, he's 8, and he had to have a kidney transplant when he was 2.5 years old, and he was born with stage 4 renal failure,
Mm.
and he's had 32 surgeries so far. He's got to have another one that we know of, and he's got to take a lot of medicine. He's got to feed him tube, and you see what all he goes through, and he's been through. Man, my life's nothing compared
Right.
to him. I've had a good life, and so I try to. When I start getting on my pity party, I mean, I have one every once in a while. I think everybody does, but I think about Rylan, and I'm like, shut up, go get yourself something and go do something. Get off there.
That's right.
So that's
That's
what
right.
I do.
Exactly. But
Well,
I mean, I got started watching them back when it wasn't like it is now over there.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's just gone so far off the deep end. And it just kills me because some of the creators that are causing her so much trouble, I used to watch them too.
Yeah.
When I first came to YouTube and I was first watching true crime, it just I just can't deal with it. I don't like somebody being mean to them, you know.
Well, that's why I say, I try to bring positivity no matter what. And if they, I mean, like they called me a rooster, and I'm like, I got boobs. How can I be a rooster? A rooster's a male.
Yeah, crazy.
Come on. And
I don't want one.
McDonald,
I've got them,
again,
but I'm tired
a
of it.
male. Don't you guys know I'm a female? At least
Right.
find
That
something,
just goes to
like
show they're not real
Raggedy
smart.
Ann,
They're not.
like Raggedy Ann, you know.
Yeah.
But
Well,
I try.
I'm just
learned.
glad that you decided to come troll in purple. Because if it had been from you,
Say hi.
in there.
This is Rylan.
Oh, hi, sweetheart. Hi. Hey. Oh, he's great.
Yeah.
He did sound like Wally.
All right. I gotta get
That's
him
why
some
I
ice
went
water. He has
in
to
saying
keep
I'm a troll.
hydrated. Let me go get him some ice water,
Okay.
and I can hear you. So I'm just gonna grab.
Okay.
All right.
That's why I came in saying I'm a troll.
Yeah.
Because that was something to be funny about.
And I didn't even know that there was bingo on YouTube.
Yeah.
And it was like right at the perfect time when you came in. There was right at the time that I was like, there's got to be something else
Else,
on
yeah.
YouTube than this, And you came in and was all happy and like, oh, come play bingo. I was like, well, I'm going to check that out because I used to go play bingo with my mom all the time, So I was like, yes, I will check it out. And then I met all these
Everybody loves the community of all our channels. We've hooked each other's up on our channels. Here you go to bingo on this one, you go to bingo on that one. And with us having it like that, they also get to catch, like you have other things you do on your channel, like brain is not working right now, but
Mine never
get
does.
to see a different set of people to come and say, hey, I like this, like I'm trying to think apart. She come in, she always comes in, says hi and stuff like that. But the other night I had the game A through Z positive words. You had to come up with positive words with that. And she goes, I like the brain stuff. And I was like, yeah, that's what I always wanted. Like my quizzes, mostly because a lot of people like the music ones. So I have that. But I want to do the history or the TV channels of the 70s or 80s, stuff like that.
Like another thing I love is trivia.
Yeah, that's what
I love to do, trivia questions. But even like just with the word game and the puzzle game, it's like those are things that I don't see out there much. and
No.
it's something that really, it's, to me, I find it relaxing, but it's
Hmm.
challenging my brain at the same time, you
Yeah.
know. And 4 or 5 of us can get together and they're doing one of those puzzles, and it's like the whole. Sometimes I don't even realize that because the puzzle game is separate from the
Yeah.
stream yard, and sometimes I don't even realize that we've been knocked off the stream yard, and it's just my beach scene on here, and we're all in there playing the puzzle game, and anybody popping in is like, "What the heck's going on? This
Yeah.
is a puzzle. This is a beach scene," you know. And then
Yeah.
I'll look down and I'm like, "Oh my gosh, we're knocked off. I got to go. I got to fix the game or fix the channel." But you just forget about what else you're doing. And you're just, for a few
Hmm.
minutes, it's like,
Can you
Just
still
playing
see
channel.
me?
yep,
Can you still see me?
uh-huh.
Yes.
Okay.
Like
I was just making sure I had to plug in.
like I said,
I'm
I mean,
sorry.
with
I
the
didn't
way
mean to
we,
interrupt. I just didn't know.
that's okay.
Oh,
The
you're
way
fine.
all of us have gotten together and made our own little community of bingos, and now we'll all get together on craft stuff or, quizzes and stuff like that.
Right. And
Sorry,
see,
I
I think.
Norma's going to love the crafting stuff because
yeah.
that's what she wanted to do to begin with, was do a crafting channel. So she's going to love learning all the new different, that kind of stuff, and having people that are into that kind of thing. And then like Lisa and
Oh Lord.
Selena, they told me Monday about Scooter Renee with Motivation Monday.
Oh yes.
And I didn't know that Roxanne knew her or knew of her. And so I'm like
She's a
texting it
sweet.
to
She
Roxanne.
is such a sweet lady.
And then everybody's like, "Hi, Roxanne." I'm like, "Oh, I guess Roxanne knows these people." I didn't know that.
Well,
You
you'll
didn't
have to
know?
put that
I
channel
don't.
up
No,
so
I
I
don't know if
can.
I know him or not. She looked
Okay.
familiar, but so I don't
Okay.
know.
Well, I was like, Roxanne
Lisa D.
motivation. So I was
Lisa
like,
D
we
brought
got
it
to
to you
hear this
guys.
lady.
Well, put
But
their
that's how,
channel in. Put
And
their
I'm just
channel
so
in so I
grateful.
can subscribe to them and check them out. That's the nice thing about this is sharing other channels with other, because I probably will enjoy
I
it.
love it when they make you feel like family.
Yes.
You feel like, hey, how you doing? It's like a
and there
homecoming
wasn't
every week when
any
you
of
see
that
them.
like, well, who are you and why'd you come in here? It was like, oh, you know this person and that person,
Hmm.
great, come on in. So, and
Selena,
Yeah.
all I gotta say,
I like meeting new people and getting into new, different, parts of the same community where I realize, hey, they all know each other, but
hmm
yet I don't know them from all these other places. So,
Right.
but Selena, it's all about
Yes.
KK. I just want to let you know it's all about KK. KK
Okay.
takes
It's
over
all about KK.
everything.
Got it.
got it. All about KK. Oh goodness. But I mean,
See, I do a lot of decorating, and I do this thing called I Would Wear It With You,
Yeah.
where I have these things. I mean, people send me because I like weird. I mean,
Hmm.
I like the earrings longer than my mama, and I like them when only your mother would love them. And
Yeah.
I done this thing that I would put on the outfits and put them together with other things and just do a thing like that. And they started sending me stuff. Let me tell you one quick story. There's a lady gave me pearls with the rubber grapes hanging from them. Well, I just took the two ones on the sides. I took them off and made them earrings, and I done that. I'm like, hey, let's do it.
well,
And I just it's funny.
I listened to this lady from Britain, and she's probably in her mid 70s now, but she has a channel called 60 and Me that she started back when she was turning 60. Anyway, she was just on there yesterday saying that, how we have things that we put up, like you have good dishes
Hmm.
for when you're going to have a special thing, or you might have special jewelry that you're only going to wear, for that special occasion, which never
Yeah.
happens, things like that. And she was saying, no, you have to enjoy your life and live your life today because we
Yep.
don't know about tomorrow. So if you
Absolutely.
have, and she said it doesn't matter if it is the gaudiest, chunky, funkiest necklace.
Mhm.
If your grandchild gave it to you, or something like that, you put it on and you wear it with pride. And if you go out somewhere and somebody says, you know, what is that on your neck? you know,
You say, my
my
grandson gave me this. Is
necklace,
it the most
this is
prettiest?
mine. And I said, she's right. How many, and I'm kind of like that in a way of um always wanting to save something to leave for my daughter, something to give to
Mhm.
my daughter, give to my granddaughter.
My kids said they're throwing everything away.
What? My daughter says, Mama, we don't want your junk.
Yeah,
You go your
exactly.
junk
I'm
now
the
because we
old,
don't want it.
I'm the old craze, that's looks like it's the ugliest is sin, but it's been so loved, and I love stuff like that. I'll go to an auction. I'll say, "You have anything ugly?" And they kind of know exactly what I'm talking about.
Right?
Yes, Lynn, we got you. We got you. And creamers. I have
Mhm.
creamers. I am so obsessed with creamers, and I put them in my living room. I've got them in my bedroom.
See,
I've got plates.
I
And
collect
and
teacups
somebody
and
one time
saucers,
said, "Why?" They
but
said, "Why do you got all
I
that?"
only
I
want
said, "Well,
one teacup
in
and
Victorian
saucer.
age, they did
You
that."
know, I don't want like a set of
Yeah.
china. I like different. I want my
There's
teacups
teacups in
and
there.
saucers to be different.
High
You know.
five. Air five.
Mhm.
Yes.
And
Like
matter of
I,
fact, now
Absolutely.
I
I
have
picked up.
this.
1 second. I picked this up. Guess why I picked it up?
Suspenders.
It's a set of
Suspenders.
suspenders.
Standards.
What would you do with suspenders?
I don't know that
Me?
I would
Oh,
wear them
Lord. I
as
wear them, but
suspenders, but I would use them for something.
First thing came to my mind. How about a purse?
Oh yeah, straps for a purse. Yeah.
Even a crossbody because I could take this.
very good. Yes,
Yes.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Absolutely.
Hmm.
I'm making Lisa D. She might get this one. I don't know, but I'm making Lisa D out of ties and scarves. I'm gonna make her a purse, and I might use
Oh,
um that as the handles and that.
I'm
Yeah.
looking for
It might,
hankies.
Lisa. It might. It depends if I can get it to work in there correctly. But yeah,
Well,
but that's I
my
like to
my
do
daughter
purse.
my daughter is a school teacher, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
right
she
on.
she made friends with another school teacher,
Hmm.
but the school teacher she made friends with is closer to my age than her own age. She even
Yeah.
has kids my daughter's age.
Yeah.
But anyway, the first time she comes to my house, she sees my little display rack with my teacups and my saucers, and she says to my daughter, I just love that. I knew I was going to love your mama. And my daughter's like, I hate that teacup rack. But it's like, I said, but you have to be of my age group to appreciate it. A
I just
young
do like,
person doesn't care about that.
I would like to show people that, you can make a house a home with
Hmm.
little money.
Yeah.
Little money. And I mean, I live in, it's 980 square feet, and I make it work. I
Yeah.
raised three kids in here. It was tight, but we pranked each other. I mean, we we had a good time with our kids, and they never have complained. They never said that they had a bad life just because it was
Right.
a small place. And
No.
I'm telling you, I'd wake up in the morning and they would be like 8 or 9 boys coming in from whenever they went hunting, and they're all in my living room. And then we've had my daughter's cheerleading team over, and I'm telling you, it's just like stepping over. But you
Yeah.
know
People.
what? I knew
Yeah.
where my kids were.
But it's the
They
greatest time.
had
I grew up.
fun.
I grew up with a lot of people coming in and out of the houses and that. I mean, I came from 11 kids. I'm the 10th one. So you had all their friends coming in and out and that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that was my house.
Yeah,
Lots of people coming in
yeah,
and out.
yeah,
Hmm.
They even knew how to open my storeroom door to get to the freezer to get to the popsicles without asking.
yeah. but you know, people think that you have to have this and this and
Mm-hmm.
this, and I'm like, no, man, you can have, and that's why I do my videos on decorating and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny. My husband, I said, honey, I got an idea. He'll go, oh Lord, what? Because I'm like, and see, I just had surgery, and I was down. I've been down for a couple of weeks, and I was like, I'm going nuts. I'm going nuts, Sam. And he's like, no, you're not going nuts. I said, no, I want to do something. And he's like, honey, just take it easy. No. And so my mind's going, oh, I can do that and that and that and that. I'm decorating in my mind.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
just can't wait to get started again.
I finally got my
Yeah.
table over here all cleaned off. Okay, I boxed up all the gifts and all that. I have it all organized now. Okay, so now I got my table off, so I can start doing all mailing off things. Because every time I have stuff, I put, oh, I'll just set it right here. Then it's like, then I take it and put it somewhere, and I'm like, I forget about it. So now I got this emptied again, and I am going to work tonight. That's why I was going to just say I'm not staying on here. I love you, and I wish I could play your game, word stream, but with my dyslexia, oh, I kept like, wait a minute, what word letter? Oh man, it switched.
Well, and it's very frustrating because you look at those letters and you think you see more letters than that are there. And then you
Yeah,
start trying to spell these words, and it's like, I'm like, it's only got one T, Echo. Stop trying to do something with two T's,
yeah.
But you just think in your mind, well, oh, I can make so many more words if that had another T in there, but it
Well,
doesn't.
that or if it would stay long enough that you could go and actually see the letters, put them up in your mind and that. But
Yeah. Well, and what I love about that word game is I've met two people, one from Belgium and one from Sweden, that I
oh,
probably would never
have
ever
never.
met.
Yeah.
But they played that word game on the guy's channel that told me about the word game.
Mm-hmm.
And so whenever I put up for the word game, they were like, oh, they would come and see. Well, when the girl from Belgium came, I thought it was a troll because we had just had all that trouble with the trolls.
Mm-hmm.
And at first I was like, who is this coming in my channel?
Yeah. That's the thing. Like tonight, I don't know who that was, and it was like, I don't want to, say you're a troll or not.
Right.
You're not causing trouble, so I don't worry about it. As long as you're not causing trouble, I don't care what you say in the chat
Right.
or in that. I rather you get your feelings about the people you're around.
Mm-hmm.
You might be the troll then, but you get around some nice people, you'll start to understand, hey, I'd rather hang out with these nice people than all this bad stuff and that. So
Yeah.
You know what I did one time on mine?
pardon me?
I had so many trolls that I started making everybody blue and said, okay, anybody who can get rid of them, I'm picking a point. And at the end of the year, I made trophies and had little trolls on this little trophies and made trophies. It was so much fun.
Yeah.
And I just was sitting there just watching them just going up. Yep. But
Well,
you can do
this
something
lady,
else.
bless her heart, she was not a troll. She was a very nice lady. And I'm so glad that I did talk to her. And now Roxanne and I are planning a trip to Paris in 2 years because I love Paris. I've always wanted to go, but I've not been
I would too.
to go,
I'm so
So I
happy
said,
for you.
I got to get off my butt and I got to start making plans because I got to do it. It's not,
Yeah.
I wanted to do it 8 years ago. And did I do it? I wasted 8 years not doing it. So anyway, just so happened when I asked her, well, when she told me she was from Belgium, I said, well, what language do they speak? And I forgot that I wasn't muted. And I'm saying to myself, please say French, please say French, please say French. And then I realized, I go, oh, I'm not muted, am I? And it's like, nope. And she's like, what did I do? She said, we speak I forget what she told me they speak, but she said, but we do speak French as well, so I can help you with your French. And she was playing the word game because she didn't feel like she was that good
That's so
in
great.
English, right? So I said, well, I'll help you learn English. You help me with the French. Well, then come to find out, she works at as a fashion designer type person.
Ooh.
So we
Ooh.
had some good conversations about that. But then when I said about going to Paris, she was like, "Oh, let me give you some good places to go visit." Well, I
Mhm.
thought she was just going to tell me, sightseeing places. She
Mm-mm.
has written me two of the longest emails telling me where not to go,
Yeah.
where it's not safe to stay,
Oh, that's
where
great.
you don't want to
Oh,
go.
awesome.
And so now I'm like, God just kind of put her right there because he knew that Paris
Hmm.
thing was in my,
Absolutely.
you know. And then now the guy is, I'm pretty sure it's a guy. When I look at their page, it has pictures of a guy, but Dagmar has a husband too. So
Hmm.
I don't know if her picture originally was of her or her husband, but anyway. So this guy, at first he was coming and playing the word game and he would talk to Dagmar, but he really didn't answer my questions.
Hmm.
If I asked anything, it was like nothing. But Dagmar could ask him something and he would answer.
Yeah.
And so she's kind of become like the little buffer. Like she'll talk to these people, check them out for me and stuff. But anyhow, so now he's been watching some of my videos, or she, whomever, and making comments on my posts
Mhm.
and stuff. And I'm like, that is so cool. But they're from Sweden. So I'll get to learn a lot about that too.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I'm going to
That's
go.
cool.
okay.
I can teach
Love
you
and
that, Billy.
respect. I'll see you in set tomorrow if you can come. If not, that's
Bye.
bye.
Oh,
And
yeah.
Bye.
I'll definitely try to come tomorrow and then we'll get together afterwards about the Canva thing.
yeah, because I really need. I'm one of those you have to show. You don't tell me because it just doesn't stick up there. But if you
Yeah.
show me, I'm like this. I'll remember it. And that.
Yeah.
So
Well, I'll just come up after the bingo's over and you can
yeah.
pull it up and I'll just tell you, show
Okay.
you. Okay.
Love you all. Have a blessed, blessed night. Bye
You
bye.
too. Bye bye.
Bye. You too. No, I
Okay,
can teach
I'll
you,
wait.
Billy.
Well, I don't know. I just always wanted to go there. And my whole apartment is decorated in
And
Paris
you know
stuff.
what? Then that's exactly where you need to go. That's
Yeah.
exactly where you need to go.
And
And
at
just
first,
enjoy.
when I first started singing, I'm going to go. And then I met Roxanne and we decided we were going to take a trip to Florida this summer. And then I was like, what I really want to do is she's like, I really want to take a cruise sometime. And I'm like, yeah, I'd like to go on a cruise. And I said, but you know what I'd really like to do? I'd really like to go to Paris. And she was like, oh, well, we could go to Paris, I guess, if you want to go to Paris. And I was like, yes, I do. Well,
That's so
first,
great.
when I was going to go on this trip to Florida, my daughter, who is 25, acts like she's the mama and I'm the reckless teenager. And so I said, yeah, I met this YouTuber named Roxanne and um, we've met another YouTuber and she lives in St. Augustine. And so Roxanne and I are going to go to
Oh, St.
St.
Augustine's
Augustine
beautiful.
and meet her, and all this. And my daughter turns to her husband and she's like, my mama's fixing to get killed. My mama's going to go people she doesn't know. And I'm like, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. I've met Roxanne. Roxanne has come to my town and I have met her. And she's like,
Yeah.
well, that doesn't mean anything. She could still be a murderer, or whatever. And she's like, and you don't even know the person you're going to meet. And I'm like, that's why I'm taking Roxanne with me. There'd be two of us
That
to
is
have to
great.
kill. But anyway,
Yeah.
now that I've been talking about doing the Paris thing, I can't even remember what it was, but something the other
Changing time.
day, and my daughter said, well, for when you go to Paris. So it's like, it's in
What a
her mind.
switch, huh?
It's like, yeah, it's like in her mind, like my mom was going to go to Paris. So,
Yeah.
but
If
yeah,
anybody tell everybody hi. I can't see nothing. I can't see no chat. So hi, everybody that's in here.
I think she was talking
I
to Big
don't know.
Fun Daily.
Yeah, Big Time Fun Daily came in.
Yeah. And I've lived in Georgia for 35 plus years, and I've never been to St. Augustine. I've been to Jacksonville. I've been to Daytona. I've been to
Really?
Orlando. I've never been to St.
Oh,
Augustine.
it's so beautiful.
So I'm like, yes, I will go. That will be wonderful. I would love to go. And then we contacted the YouTuber we met there, or that we've been following, that lives there. And she was like, I'd love to have y'all come. So we were like, okay. So we planned to go the week of Roxanne's birthday. Well, then we were trying to figure out when we were going to go and everything. So we'd be there for Roxanne's birthday, and what day the other YouTuber could meet up and all that. And then Roxanne, her daughter lives not that far, about an hour and a half from there. So she got a hold of her daughter and asked if her daughter and her grandson would come, and meet us on her birthday. And so they're going to do that. So that's going to be really nice. And we're losing Miss Selena. I don't know. Well, I think she's froze. Are you froze? It's like
I
black
think
on my side and swirling. So we might be,
she's froze.
yeah. But anyway, so that's going to be really nice. Roxanne's going to get to spend her birthday with her daughter and grandson and be in Florida on vacation. So that's going to be a great birthday.
Yep.
Carver says, I think the Eiffel Tower is old world technology it used to collect energy from the atmosphere. And I do know something about the Eiffel Tower. It was built because they were going to have the World's Fair there.
I'm coming to my daughter's probably in September, end of September. And I hope to go to Orlando then.
In 1887 and 1889, they built it for the World's Fair that was going to be in 1889. And it's actually named after the engineer who designed it and built the tower. Gustav Eiffel was his name. So yeah, I've already learned a little bit about that. So that's going to be fun. Orlando is close to where Big Fun Daily lives. Okay. Well, if you can come to St. Augustine, we can do a meetup. Contact us, and we'll see if you can make it that
Yeah, my
Stats.
friend, the Stats may meet up with us too that week, one day
Yeah,
that week.
that'll be
So
nice too.
yep, another YouTuber couple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would love to have a big meetup in Georgia, like anybody from Florida, Alabama. What's on the other side of Georgia? Tennessee
Georgia, Alabama, Tennessee, North Carolina,
and South Carolina.
South Carolina.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you want to come further away from that, come right
We
ahead.
could. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's how many states? That's Georgia, Florida, Alabama, Tennessee, North Carolina, and South Carolina. That's 6 states, all about the same distance for people to drive.
Yeah. When I went swimming today, I said it would be neat if we could have a meetup at a lake or a pool or something, you know?
Yeah. That would be great. Don't they have like springs, like um natural springs, like is it called Blue Springs, or seems like there's something in Georgia
Uh,
that's a natural spring that has like a state park.
Are you talking about Waycross? What's it called? There's Blue
Oh,
Springs State Park, but I don't know where that's at.
it's in Florida. Let's see where in Florida. Oh, that it's almost to Orlando, 3 hours and 32 minutes. That's not what I'm thinking of then. Not Blue Springs. There's got to be. Let me just ask it. Natural Spring.
What's the name in Wake? What's the place in Waycross? Uh, you can ride. You can go and ride the glass bottom boat. I can't think of the name of it. There's that one. Then there's Itnatachi Springs in Georgia.
Okay. Uh, Selena said, LOL, I got kicked off. Thank you for having me. Hugs, everyone. I have to make a phone call. Love y'all. Oh,
But there's a place in it's right outside of Jackson called Indian Springs State Park, and I used to go there as a child all the time, and they have the lithium water. My grandmother would go get it, and it was awful tasting. But she said you got to let it set a couple of weeks so you could really drink it. And I said, and so she gave me some that she'd let set a while. I said, you can still keep your lithium water. I don't like it. I'll take you down there to get it, but I'm not going to drink it.
there's Radium Springs in Albany, Georgia. One of the seven natural wonders of Georgia. Has an underground cave.
Silver Springs, yes.
There's a hot springs in Warm Springs, Georgia.
Yeah. At the little White House, they had the, everybody knows, if you know the president that lived there, they had the warm springs that you could get into, but they closed that years ago. And they used to open it uh, every Memorial Day weekend, and you were allowed to go in for like 30 minutes. But I don't know if they even do that anymore.
I don't know. Silver Springs. Well, anyway, it would be fun to do a meetup somewhere in Georgia.
We could go to Stone Mountain and have a meetup.
Yeah, I've never been to Stone Mountain.
Oh gosh, that was one of mine and my husband's one of our first, not our first date, but one of our dates we went on when we were dating.
Uh
And
huh.
I think we were already engaged. And we went out there and we found this baby blanket. And so we went up to the
Okay, Lisa.
security person and asked them.
Mm-hmm.
And we walked back by and it was still laying there. Security said, just leave it here. They'll come back and get it. When we came back by, it was still laying there 4 or 5 hours later. So James said, take it home. We'll take it to he had a puppy for it. Her name was Muffin. She was a dachshund. We took it home, and that dog thought that was the best thing in the world. He died at the age of 6, but
Oh.
which they were going off, go get your blanket. She'd run and go get her blanket, and like, all right, I'm ready to go.
Funny.
Yeah, I guess he would be my sixth cousin. He carved the Stone Mountain. He was one of the carvers, or the carver.
Hmm.
So I wish I could get in free, but I can't.
Oh, goodness. Oh, well, I got the baby in the morning. I'm going to play the puzzle game at 8:30. I have no idea what time the baby will be coming. Wakala Springs, Florida is awesome. Take the riverboat ride, see alligators. It's just beautiful, natural springs. The original Tarzan was filmed there. Oh, wow. I know. Stop yawning. KK was yawning in bingo. I was like, stop. Don't make me be tired.
Oh yeah, and I I think it's pronounced a little bit different. But anyway, I was watching What the Hell's a couple of months ago, and they were down that river and they were looking for the monkeys because they're all over that area from the Tarzan movie.
Oh,
After
okay.
they did that movie, they did not go and get those monkeys. They didn't. They just let them stay, and now that area has lots of monkeys.
All
Yeah,
right, Miss Norma, you have a good night. I know you got a busy next few days, so stay safe and we'll talk to you soon.
yeah. But it would be nice to have a meetup. I mean, they have them all the time. Savannah, Georgia is where Yaya went for a meetup for one of the groups she's in.
Yeah, for the soil, the growing, gardening. I don't know why I
Yeah.
said
But the thing is,
soil.
if we had a meetup, like when I went to What the Hells, there was no set place you could stay. I mean, some stayed at the Days Inn, some stayed at the Quality Inn. Days Inn was better because they had a hot tub. So if I were going to do a meetup, I would try to get everybody to stay at one central location, and you'd have that whole hotel and the pool and everything, and just have a blast, fun weekend blast.
Yeah.
Good night, quiet listener.
Good night. Good night, PJ Wish. My internet is bad. Okay, great. That'll be great. And PJ sent me something she made for me. So when I get it, I'm gonna do a unboxing. But I don't know when how long it'll take, and I may not get it till I get back from my trip. So
Yeah, but we're gonna have fun around my birthday.
oh yeah, we're gonna have a good time.
Anybody want to send a gift? I have my PayPal flashing on the screen. I do have a wish list started on Amazon, but I haven't finished it.
Oh, I was gonna say flashing on the screen. What are you talking about? You're talking about your Nightbot.
My Nightbot, yeah,
I was gonna say only thing flashing on the screen right now is my little thing at the bottom, my banner. Yeah, when we go, we're gonna take a what's it called, Roxanne? Oh, uh, sunset cruise
yeah. We're
around
gonna
by
try to take a sunset cruise.
the lighthouse or whatever. We're gonna go to the old fort. We're gonna go hopefully to the wax museum.
Oh,
Um,
that why we
we
anyway. My daughter lives near Daytona. 30 minutes
absolutely
from Daytona. Is that close to Daytona, Edgewater, New Smyrna, that area?
and close to Roxanne's family. Okay, Wiki Hua.
I have no idea. A lot of people put it up there, but I only have a couple of things on there. I need to add some more things that I eventually want to get for myself. So A lot of people do, like, you're not supposed, I don't know if you're supposed to or not supposed to, but I said a lot of people, like on Willis, they put their Cash App or PayPal up so it goes around, it avoids the extra fees from YouTube. I see a lot of them who do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I don't know if it's legit or not, but I have one on there for my granddaughter's birthday.
I need to
And
go to my Nightbot and fix
I
it
have
when things aren't working.
on my Nightbot too. I have for the donations for help with the bingo postage and stuff. So
Yeah, we've been to the place where there's a lot of manatees. I can't think of the name now. We've been to the D-Land, the one in D-Land.
Carver, what are you doing digging a hole? He said he's been up since 3 o'clock in the morning. He's been digging a hole. No telling what he's digging a hole for.
We've been to the one in D-Land, but I don't think we've been to this one. And when my daughter first moved down there before my grandson was born, we went down to the Cape Canaveral area, and there's a nude beach down there.
Nude? I thought you said a new beach.
Yeah, there's a nude beach down there. I can't think of the name of it, but there's one down there. We didn't. We rode past it. We didn't get out. We went down the road it was on and looked over, but we didn't.
There we go. I'll write this down.
I guess it's okay. I mean, like on Willis's, he doesn't have Nightbot, but he has all his mods doing all his links and everything. Play Linda? What? What is Play Linda?
It says if you put the night pot on here, then hopefully it's okay today to donate. Play Linda. We don't know what
What
that
is
means.
Play Linda? I don't know that.
Y2JC6N.
No, that's not the name of the beach. It's by.
Oh, the nudist beach.
That's not the name. I don't think he told us. So one from the song down near the cave. I don't remember that being the name. But when I get myself located in my new house, I want to get passes to Disney or Universal or both. I don't know if there's a way to get a pass that will let you into Universal and Disney. You're making a root salad.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
How's the chickens doing, Carver? I heard you said you're making eggs. You must be getting eggs from your chickens.
I would love to have chickens, but not really, because eggs are not cheap still.
Yeah, but they're a whole lot cheaper than they were.
Oh yeah.
They were outrageous. All right, I'm protected now. I wrote down my numbers. Um, on my phone and my iPad. So anything happens, I will know my information.
Oh, okay.
Oh gosh. I didn't get up all that early, but I
No,
slept.
we were over towards the Cape Canaveral, going the other direction. I think wherever Cape Canaveral is.
Well, see there, you didn't get kicked off and it didn't make my internet freeze.
Yeah, we figured that out last week.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Now that's what we know. I just have to do my presentation first and then you can come up and stream.
Right.
Otherwise, and I'm surprised that I had 4 people up there and it didn't freeze it. So it's definitely maybe my StreamYard. I
Do
just
you
got
have both passes,
quail
big time,
quail chicks.
or do you just have Disney?
There is not a pass you can buy that has both Disney and Universal. You have to buy both separate. Hmm.
Yeah, Titusville is close to the Cape, but I can't remember the name of that. It might have been Linda. The song Ipa. How do you say it? What's the name of that song? I don't know. But anyway, I figured if you got the Disney, you can go into Universal, Disney, Animal Kingdom, and all their water parks with it, right?
Yeah, I put some of my stuff on the YouTube podcast thing. And I put some on Norma's channel too. I hope, I hope they get us some hours. I hope people watch them.
How many times do you have to go to have your Disney Pass paid for? Make it worthwhile.
Well, you would need to find out the you can pay monthly for the pass, but you have to buy it on a separate site. Oh, well,
Yeah.
I have to ask.
I wonder if you can use your Disney passes and can you use them like at Disney in California or Disney in Japan or Paris? Or are they separate? That's what I was wondering. If I got it and I ended up, when we go to Paris and I had a pass then, if I had a pass, did you get, could I use it in Paris? There's a Disney Paris we're gonna think about.
Okay, this
Um,
says for the Florida residents, It's called the Disney Pixie Dust Pass. It's $3.99 plus tax.
They're separate. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. They're not.
And you save 20% off select dining and merchandise. Then they
Yeah,
have a Disney Pirate Pass, which is $749.
which pass do you have, big time? Because that may be a birthday present for my daughter in October, and I want to get the right pass.
All right, the benefits of being a pass holder.
Okay.
As you get standard parking free with a pass. Annual pass add-ons. Water park and sports option. Unlock exhilarating experiences beyond the theme parks for just $99 plus tax for the year.
He has the pirate pass. And I was reading somewhere if you wanted to go to Disney on those passes, you have to schedule.
Yeah, they have certain blackout dates that you can't use them.
So do you have to schedule? Go in and register like I'm coming, say tomorrow. You know, we don't need to go to the park when it's peak season. Too many people.
Yeah.
Well, isn't now peak season? I would like to go during Mickey's Halloween thing. That's my daughter's birthday's on Halloween. I thought that'd be neat to go to.
And they have a Disney Incredible Pass that's all for uh,
Yeah, I also heard that sometime in the next few months they're going to be having their when you get your annual pass, you can add like a food pass on there, and when you use the money up, it's gone. Yeah, they're going to add a food pass. I know you can get say 20%, but I've heard they're going to add a food pass. Unless you're going to Mickey's Halloween thing, it starts like second or third September and goes all the way through October. And they say that fills up fast.
I don't know. It doesn't say how much is a 1 day pass.
The 1 day pass, I think it's $99.
Well, heck, for the $1,400 annual pass, you'd have to go 14 times to even break even.
Well, he's got the pirate pass. How
No,
much?
what Well, that's 750 or almost $800. But what I'm saying is, oh, how much is the lifetime pass? $40,000 per person to get a lifetime Disney pass.
I don't think so. The Pirate Pass is the one I think I was looking at too. It gives you everything you need. It's over 100. Oh, it's over $100. He said a 1 day pass is. I thought I read somewhere it was 99. How much is a 1 day pass to Disney in Florida? It depends on which one you want. 109 to $189. I'm sure the $189 ones come. Yeah, but with the $189 one, it probably comes with the pass thing where you can get on the rides faster. Yeah, but they're putting the food pass back in. I got a friend. I watch. Don't know if you've heard of this guy. His name is Chad Allen. His mom, I think she passed away or she got cancer. But anyway, she's from she lived in Georgia, not far. But anyway, Chad Allen goes. He was getting the Disney passes until COVID hit, and they gave him when they went back, they gave everybody that had a pass the pass again, and it would start over because they couldn't go during for COVID that whole time. So they all, but he had the food pass, and you got so much with that food pass, and when your money was gone, it was gone. And I thought, and that wouldn't be bad, cause just to get a drink is expensive. I would like to go eat at the Rainforest Cafe outside of Disney at Disney Springs. I said that is
Okay,
expensive.
this says the new 1 day Disney World park ticket prices. If you just want to go to Magic Kingdom, it's 124 to 189. Epcot is 114 to 179. Hollywood Studios 124 to 179, and Animal Kingdom is 109 to 159. And all of those are plus tax as well. So you might as well say $200 a person per ticket.
Yeah, lightning pass. But if I got one, I, I would get the one. Yeah, they're coming back in 24. But I wouldn't need a lightning pass, to get on it faster. I'd just go on the days that I knew there wouldn't be that many people there. And I don't ride the big, scary rides anyway. I like more the something like I see you ride the virtual ones, or you just riding through the things. Now they've got a rainforest cafe in Disney Springs where you go shopping, unless they moved it. My brother's ex-wife's brother-in-law works for Disney, and I think he works in the Polynesian place. He's a chef.
Now, if you want to get the 1 day park hopper pass where you can go Disney in the morning and then in the afternoon go to one of the other parks, that's anywhere from 194.90 to 268.38 for adults. But that's still only 1 day.
Yeah, but your best bet would be to get a. Yeah, Disney Springs is free. It's just a big old shopping area. It's and you can get into Disney from Disney Springs, but it's outside, right outside the park. You may have to pay the park. I'm not sure. Yeah, Disney Springs. I think it's free parking. If I remember, Chad Allen, him and his mom would go there. But I think her name was YouTube was Lita's little bit of kitchen or something. But I he hasn't announced that she died, but I haven't seen her. She about a year ago she posted a video saying she still had cancer, and that's the last I seen. She had brain cancer, and they went to Disney all the time. About every 3 months, they were in Disney. They had a pass. Yeah, if I get it, I'm gonna get the one that gives me free parking, and I can go to Disney, stay half a day or all day. Now I want to see the fireworks and the parade, so I said if I do anything like that, yeah, Disney Springs is free to park.
Well, if you're going to buy your daughter, grandson, you, and your son in law, all four of y'all season passes, you're going to be,
Maybe
huh?
I might, yeah.
Well, you might as well just figure on spending what? If it's 1,500 times four, $6,000.
No, I'm gonna do the $700 package. You get everything you need on that one.
Well, even that, it'd be 800 by the time you do the tax. 8 times 4 is $3,200.
700 and something dollars it was.
Right, but with tax, it'll be 800.
Right.
So 8 times 4 will be $3,200.
If they could
You might,
afford it, I would
Harper,
tell them to buy theirs. But no.
do
If
what
they're not
now?
gonna want to go, I'm not gonna buy their pass. But I'm gonna get me one and I'm gonna offer them one.
Are
Good
the kids
night,
passes cheaper?
Carver. Huh?
Are the kids passes cheaper than the adults?
I don't know. I think they're all the same. I haven't been to Disney since I was 18 years old.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, I can pay monthly, and it doesn't cost you any more to pay monthly than it does the whole thing. But I may do what you call a Christmas fund at one of our banks. They have where you can put so much in every month, and then you take they give it to you in November right before Christmas. And if it's a good year, you make a little bit extra money. You get interest. But good Lord willing, I'll be close to my family. Well, I still have family up here in Georgia, But my brothers don't ever give a turkey worky.
Hmm.
My mom's still alive, but it's just a long story. If my mom has to move with me to Florida, I'll move her with me to Florida. And that way she'll be able to see her great grandson that she's only seen probably 3 times in his 6 years. She sees
Well,
him on
and
the
you
internet.
spoke to your daughter too.
Yeah, she hasn't seen my grandson but probably 3 times in 6 years.
Mm-hmm. That's
So
what
I don't know.
you might have to consider that, Roxanne.
Yeah, my brother wants to move
Where does he want to move to?
in the mountains of Georgia.
Oh, well, then that's the opposite direction.
Yeah, well, his boss, who is our friend who he went to school with, she said, "You need to move to Florida. Your daughter's down, your son, daughter, whatever you want to call her, him, her. Anyway, lives there, but they don't get along. My brother adopted this little girl. Now she's trans, and she doesn't get along probably for a while there. But now she's getting mellowed out, and I think Tim and her would get along pretty good if they moved back if he was closer to her.
Mm.
But they don't get along that well.
And what part of
Uh,
Florida does he live in?
uh, Kissimmee, Orlando area,
Okay.
hour and a half, and yeah, she don't talk to me either, but she's not unfriendly with me. We just don't talk a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, are you ready to shut it down?
Yeah, I'm getting pretty sleepy.
Yeah. So
Thank everybody. Thank y'all for coming in and listening to me. And I will be on at 8:30 in the morning for the puzzle game. Anybody interested in that? We will see you then. Thank you now.